Hello everyone, and welcome back on my channel where I give updates of treatment for baby Naaji who was diagnosed with brain tumor grade 3. He's supposed to go to India for treatment because the doctor said whatever type of treatment he requires cannot be found here in Kenya. So I give updates on terms of how he's faring. As we know, on Thursday this week on 27th, he was taken to theater for biopsy collection so that they can do histology, which is basically a test just to confirm whether it is cancerous, and the grading. So the biopsy was taken on Thursday 27th, and today is on Sunday 30th November 2025, and I just want to give feedback, to give updates of how he is doing. He was taken to ICU immediately after coming out of theater. That was on Thursday at 11 a.m. He was on machine support for breathing and everything, and not able to feed obviously at that point. The machines were taken off support on Friday in the evening around 8 p.m. so that they can be able to monitor and find out how he's coping up with the recovery process. So since then it has not been a good recovery process, because up to now he's still on and off oxygen because of not breathing properly. Once the machines were removed, he's trying to peak, but unfortunately after some few minutes his condition deteriorates again. Then they have to put back the oxygen again. So basically we are still in ICU, but under support and close supervision of the doctors to find out how he will recover. So by yesterday, that was on Saturday, his condition also deteriorated, and they were supposed to intubate again. To intubate, I mean to put him back on machines for breathing support so that maybe he could get better. But they were to monitor for some few hours because they were still speculating whether to intubate again or not, so that to see what happens. But another thing, I also realized that after he came out of theater, there was a lot of secretions, chest congestions, because you could feel, or you could hear him trying to cough, but there's a lot of secretions in the chest cavity and the airway. So it was basically also one of the reasons why he was not able to pick up properly, faster and easier, because of the chest congestions. And some of the things which they were trying to do just to help, to see whether it will help to clear the chest, they were doing even just physiotherapy for the chest, whereby they're trying just to ease the secretions and see whether they can maybe come out with ease as he continues the course of treatment. But basically still the problems are still there, but the doctors are really trying to find out which the easier and better way to help him out of the situation. So we are just hoping and praying that as things continue, he will continue improving from the point of treatment. Then possibly when the results are out, which is on next week Thursday, because they said it will take 1 week, which will be on next week Thursday, we'll be able to find out, just hoping that the results will not be that bad in terms of whatever they have found out. But whichever the case will come up, we'll soldier on and try to find out which easier way will be used in treatment. But we are still on course for the treatment journey in India, which is quite expensive. Also trying to find out support from friends and well wishers, because the bill as it stands at now, the total bill was at 5 million. So we have been able to try and settle up to around 1 million. That is both in SHA and cash. That's through contributions from people, friends, relatives, just to help and support Naaji in this particular journey. But we are still hoping for the best at the end of it. So basically, he's still under close supervision of the doctors in the ICU room. Also feeding, but through tube, not able to feed just orally through the mouth. So they're also trying to feed through tube on fluids, that is milk and maybe very light porridge, same porridge like that, just to see whether he'll be okay. And we are very much hopeful that everything will be fine. So basically that's the update up to now. This is day 4 since he was taken to theater for the biopsy, but still struggling to find out how he can be able to recover from the machine. Basically that's the update up to now, and we are just hoping for the best. And I request that if you have not subscribed to this channel, just subscribe so that you can be able to get these updates as I give them out, and hoping that baby Naaji will be fine and everything will be okay. Thank you guys, and thank you for watching this video. Bye bye.